Sophia woke up early, as she always did, her mind already racing with the to-do list of the day. She felt the pressure, work deadlines, personal goals, and the constant need to do more. For years, she had been in this cycle, striving for success, believing that the more she achieved, the more she'd feel fulfilled. But lately, something didn't feel right. She was tired, disconnected, and no matter how hard she worked, she couldn't shake the feeling that she had lost touch with herself. One day, as she stood in front of the mirror, exhausted and overwhelmed, something shifted. She asked herself, what if I stopped pushing so hard? What if I just allowed myself to be instead of constantly doing? That moment sparked a change. Sophia started to embrace her feminine energy. She didn't have to force anything. She began listening to her intuition, trusting her inner wisdom, and giving herself the space to flow through life, instead of struggling against it. And little by little, she began to feel something she hadn't in years: peace, confidence, and a magnetic energy that made her feel aligned with who she was meant to be. Feminine energy is more than a buzzword, it's a mindset that comes from within. It's about embracing self-love, intuition, and flow. We all have both masculine and feminine energy, but true empowerment happens when we find balance. Masculine energy drives us to achieve and accomplish, but feminine energy is about nurturing, being present, and connecting to our inner wisdom. When we tap into our feminine energy, we step into a quiet strength that's magnetic and empowering. It's not about doing more, it's about being more. And every radiant rebel has the ability to unlock this power and transform their life. Today, I'm sharing 5 transformative habits that will help you radiate feminine energy, elevate your life, and reconnect with your true self. These habits will allow you to embrace your authenticity and tap into the magnetic energy that's already inside you. Habit 1: prioritize self-love and softness, the princess treatment. Let's start with something you probably don't hear often enough: be gentle with yourself. We all have that inner voice that's quick to point out what we could be doing better, but guess what? You deserve to treat yourself with the same care and kindness that you'd offer to someone you deeply love. This is where feminine energy starts: self-love. Not the "I'll love myself once I achieve this" kind of love, but the "I love myself right now, exactly as I am" kind. When you embrace self-love, you're tapping into an endless well of softness and compassion that radiates outward. Feminine energy thrives on rest, patience, and grace, qualities that don't just feel good, but are necessary for you to truly show up as your most magnetic self. Unlike masculine energy, which often operates on a more analytical and go mentality, feminine energy encourages you to slow down, take a deep breath, and just be. This isn't about perfection or constant achievement, it's about giving yourself permission to rest, to pause, to enjoy your own company. The more you nurture yourself with softness, the more you create space for your feminine energy to flow effortlessly. So, radiant rebels, let go of the self-criticism. Release that constant pressure to be perfect. Self-compassion isn't just a nice idea, it's the foundation of your radiance. When you embrace softness and show up for yourself with love, you begin to glow from the inside out. And that is when your feminine energy starts to truly shine. It's not always easy, but remember, you deserve this. Help us spread the love. Like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Habit 2: be open to receiving. Receiving is often overlooked, but it's such an essential part of embodying feminine energy. Think about it: when someone offers you a compliment, a gift, or even a simple act of kindness, how often do you find yourself brushing it off or feeling uncomfortable accepting it? Maybe you even think, I don't deserve this. But here's the thing, radiant rebels, receiving is your birthright. Whether it's love, support, gifts, or care, your ability to receive reflects how deeply you understand your own worth. When you block yourself from receiving, you lower your vibrational energy, and that can prevent all the good things you want from coming into your life. Feminine energy flows through giving and receiving. Start practicing gratitude. The more you acknowledge and appreciate the goodness around you, the more you open up to receiving even more of it. And don't forget to pamper yourself. Whether it's a quiet afternoon with your favorite book, a warm bath, or simply allowing yourself to relax, you deserve these moments of care. These are small yet powerful ways to remind yourself that you are worthy of receiving everything life has to offer. When you begin to embrace receiving, you shift your energy, aligning yourself with abundance. It's not just about what you get, it's about fully embracing your value and allowing the world to reflect that back to you. Habit 3. Release the need to rush. We live in a world that encourages us to go, always moving faster, checking off tasks, and trying to keep up with the endless demands of life. But here's a truth I want you to hold on to, radiant rebels, you don't need to rush. There's something incredibly powerful in trusting the timing of your life. Too often, we let anxiety and fear push us into a state of urgency, making us feel like we have to do everything yesterday. But rushing only leads to burnout and disconnection from your true rhythm. Instead, slow down. Match your pace with your natural energy flow. There's no prize for exhaustion, and productivity doesn't have to mean overexertion. Feminine energy is about aligning with the rhythm of life, trusting that what's meant for you will come at the perfect time. By releasing the need to rush, you invite peace and flow into your life. You make decisions with clarity, not panic. When you give yourself permission to move at a pace that feels right for you, you step into your power. There's a quiet strength in patience, and that's when you start making decisions that feel aligned with your true desires. So next time you feel the pressure to hurry, remember that the most empowered thing you can do is trust your own timing. Give yourself space to breathe, and watch how much more you accomplish with calm and confidence. Habit 4. Practice self-care and romanticize life. Feminine energy thrives when we embrace self-care and create space to relax and enjoy life's simple pleasures. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, but let me ask you, when was the last time you truly took a moment just for you? When you felt fully present, free from the pressures of the world, and just enjoyed the moment? Self-care isn't just a trend or something to do when you're burnt out, it's a lifestyle. Feminine energy flourishes when we prioritize relaxation, pampering ourselves, and savoring life's small joys. Whether it's lighting a candle, indulging in a bubble bath, or simply taking a walk in nature, these moments of softness nourish your soul and rejuvenate your energy. It's time to stop feeling guilty for taking time for yourself. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. The more you make room for these activities, the more aligned you become with your feminine essence. Remember, you don't have to be perfect or on all the time. Life is about balance, and embracing relaxation and spontaneity helps you adapt to life's natural rhythms. When you allow yourself to romanticize your life, you create a sense of ease and fulfillment. Each moment becomes an opportunity to nurture your body and soul. Feminine energy is fluid and adaptable, and when you lean into it, you'll find that life becomes not just about achieving, but about enjoying the journey. If you're ready to embody your feminine energy and elevate your life, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anybody who is ready to glow up from the inside out. You've got this, and I can't wait to see how you radiate. Habit 5: Manifest through feminine energy. Now, let's talk about manifestation, because when you embrace your feminine energy, you become a magnet for the things you desire. But here's the secret: manifestation isn't about forcing or stressing. It's about treating yourself with kindness, practicing gratitude, and trusting that the universe will deliver what's meant for you. When you're kind to yourself and focus on what you already have, you align with abundance. Feminine energy thrives on the flow of receiving, so when you radiate gratitude, you open yourself up to attracting even more. You stop chasing after things in desperation and instead, let the energy of abundance naturally come to you. On the flip side, overworking and stressing come from a scarcity mindset, a belief that there's never enough, that you have to push harder and hustle more. But that kind of energy blocks the flow of feminine power. Feminine energy doesn't push, it attracts. To manifest through feminine energy, it's important to shift your daily habits toward abundance thinking. Focus on what you can attract, not what you have to chase. Align your actions with a mindset that there is always enough, and as you do, you'll start noticing opportunities and positive energy flowing toward you effortlessly. When you trust the process and live in alignment with your true essence, manifestation becomes not just a possibility, it becomes a natural part of your journey. Embody your feminine essence. When you start embracing these habits, you lay the foundation for truly embodying your feminine essence. It's not about conforming to someone else's idea of what femininity should look like, it's about tuning into what feels right for you. By prioritizing self-love, opening yourself to receiving, letting go of the rush, indulging in self-care, and manifesting through gratitude, you're creating a life that's aligned with your deepest, most authentic self. These habits allow your feminine energy to flow freely and naturally, so you can show up in the world with grace, confidence, and ease. I want you to remember, radiant rebels, that femininity is about authenticity. It's about your essence and what makes you feel powerful, magnetic, and at peace. It's about nurturing your own energy and letting it shine out into the world. Start weaving these habits into your daily life, and you'll begin to notice subtle, but powerful shifts. You'll feel more connected to your own worth, more open to receiving love in abundance, and more empowered to make choices that align with who you truly are. So, I challenge you to start today. Embrace these transformative habits, and watch how your life begins to shift in ways that feel so much more aligned with your true power.